Hey everyone, my name is Sarah. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be trying a whole bunch of new makeup, like the Jackie Aina palette, the Anastasia Beverly Hills new liquid liner, new lip from Urban Decay, some Sephora lashes. I'm going to play with the new MAC Fix Plus that smells like a pineapple. So a bunch of new things. There will be a couple of items that aren't new because like I don't have a new foundation or concealer yet. So, you know, stuff like that will just be standard, but I'll show it all. So let's just jump right in. I'm going to start with an under eye primer. I have the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For Darkness Reducing Under Eye Treatment Primer. So it comes in this little tube right here. Has the peachy tint to it. You just put it on the under eye and it just kind of helps reduce that darkness on its own. You can wear your concealer over top. Grab a little bit and gently kind of pat and glide. I believe the purpose of this as well just kind of helps your concealer not crease as much. And then to prep the rest of the skin, I'm going to do some of the Fix Plus. We have to get it going. Smells really good. It smells kind of like a pina colada actually. So I am going to apply my Clinique Even Better foundation in the shade WN01 Flax. And we are going to use the F80 from Sigma. And for concealer, I'm going to use my Radiant Creamy Concealer from NARS in Chantilly. And I'll blend that with the 159 from MAC. I'm also going to drag this onto my lids. For brows, I'm going to use this brow product from Sephora. It's called the Bow Brow. It's for a full brow effect. So this is in, let's see, shade 02 Universal Deep. You either get light or deep, so they gave me deep. And it's just this chubby guy. The end piece does come off, so you can sharpen it. So I'm just going to try and fill them in the best I can. I already pulled out my Anastasia number 12 if I need help with dragging it through the tail. And then I also have a little brush here that we can use with concealer if need be for cleaning up. It's okay. Very, very natural looking. It's not super pigmented. It feels a little waxy. So I'm not really wild about it. I've never tried anything like this before. And like for this inner bit where I have no hair, it's really hard to apply it. So just beware if you don't have brow hairs in some spots that you're not going to get a good application. I think overall it's a nice color, but I think it's just lacking. So later on I'll go in with like a brow wiz or something and fill in a little more. So I will give it credit for at least being easy to apply. Considering that it's chubby, I didn't really struggle to make my tails the way I want them. I don't really spend a ton of time on brows. It's just get them looking good enough for the look, looking appropriate, and getting them done. So next I am going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder. I just got this. This is just the regular translucent color. I'm going to take my 159 and pat out the under eye first, and then take this little brush from BH Cosmetics and press the powder in. So I'm going to do one side at a time. It'll be kind of like baking, so that if the makeup still tries to crease, which it will because of my shape of my eye, this will just help prevent it a little bit. It doesn't matter what eye cream I use. It doesn't matter what primer I use, what concealer I use, even what powder I use, everything creases. And that's okay. Grabbing that 159 again, I'm going to repeat the process on my lids, except not bake them as much. And actually, you know what? I might just leave them as is and see how that Jackie Aina palette performs on a sticky base. We'll just keep patting it out. So to set the rest of my face, I'm going to take the Mr. Right brush from Too Faced and pick up that powder. And press and roll it. I got a new bronzer, and it's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the Rosewood color. I think this might be the lightest, but to be honest, it still feels like it's just going to be too dark. But we're going to try it out. I have a freshly washed MAC. This is from their Fruity Juicy Fruity collection. Some two-sided synthetic brush. 126, I think. I know it does not take much of this bronzer to get the look. In fact, I'm kind of getting a bronzer helmet already. Oh God. I don't think this is going to be the right color for me. But we're gonna put it on the rest of the face. I'm gonna take that Mr. Right brush and just try and kind of soften that a little. Maybe. I don't know, it doesn't look quite as intense on camera, but in person, I'm not really feeling it. I don't have a new highlighter that I'm going to be busting out, but I do have one that I really love, and it's the Diamond Bomb and How Many Carats from Fenty. And I'm applying it with the 116 from MAC. So I'm going to grab a little BH brush and just brush away the under eye. And then for blush, we're going to try a new one. It's a Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur in Mauve Sunrise. So it's kind of like this soft kind of gel texture, but you can still apply it with the brush. So I'm going to go in with the 168 from MAC. Just kind of stamp that between the bronzer and the highlight. Does not take much, holy shit. I didn't even pick up anymore, and I'm doing enough for both cheeks. Really pretty. Very, very pretty blush. I really, really like it. Bare Minerals did it again. They have another one just from their Gen Nude collection, Call My Blush, and that's been my favorite. I've hit pan on it pretty hard. So before I move on, I'm going to set everything, and I'm going to use the Fix Plus, and then I'm going to fan my face. And then we will go on to eyes. And actually, before we go on to eyes, I'm going to just do my lip real quick. My lips are kind of dry, and I know this is going to be a comforting product. This is new from Urban Decay. This is the color Pink Slip, and it is from their Stay Naked Vice Lip Chemistry. It says it's a lasting, glassy tint. Lasting for sure. I swatched this the night that I got it, and I was like, ooh my gosh, because even though I took a makeup remover to a really good one, the pink still stained my hand. And it's really soft. It's kind of like this weird baby pink, but it does darken a little. You can see like kind of instantly it darkens a little bit. So we'll just let that go, and if I need more color later, I will grab something else. But damn, my lips feel better. And I don't have to carve out these brows. So now for eyes. So we're going to use this Jackie Aina palette. Where to start? I think I am going to have to grab just one other non-new product just to kind of highlight the brow bone. And for that, what do I want to use here? I'm going to just use the new nude palette from Huda since she's still handy. And I'm just going to use the color, what is this? Bear. It's really hard because it's reflective, but this color here. And just with that 242 from MAC. Right, so Jackie Aina palette is absolutely beautiful. I can't really decide where I want to start, but I think I'm going to take the color Ginger right here. And what brush do I want to use? Well, the first blending brush I see that's handy is my 286 from MAC. So I'm going to pick up Ginger a little bit and tap off the excess and just start in my crease. Oh, and before I even do that, I'm going to just pat that out. I don't want to set that creased concealer with eyeshadow. Normally I set my base with some powder before I put eyeshadow on. So if I look like I'm struggling, I kind of am because I don't normally do this. Trying something a little bit different. Seeing if I like a more intense application. So over the color Ginger, I'm then going to go in with Supreme on the same 286 brush. And on a 217 from MAC, I gotta decide what I want to do next. I think I'm going to use the color Pinker and just kind of do that in the outer corner and in the crease. I'm also going to put that pinker color with that same brush on my bottom lash line. I'm going to go back in with my 286 and soften it up. Then with a 221 from MAC, I am going to take the color Big Wig and just put that in the outer corner. And then also gonna bring it on the bottom lash line. I'm gonna go back in with my 217 and kind of soften those edges. Nothing additional on this brush. All right, and then with that 242 again, we're going to do our lid color, and for that I'm going to do the shimmer purple called Shookington. I'm just packing that on. If it's that pigmented, dry, fall down is just fine. So to dust that away, I'm going to take this Sephora drawing blending brush since there's nothing on it. We're just going to try and whisk all that away without smearing it. And we don't have a disaster. So that is going to be it in terms of the colors I'm using. I'm going to take that 217 one more time and just soften up the edges of Shookington so that it just blends into that pink. Well, pinker actually. And to make it a little bit more fun, we're going to add some glitter. This is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Gel. This is for eyes, face, and body. It's just larger chunks than what you would get in like their heavy metal liquid liners. Or heavy metal glitter liners, I guess. It's like this nice chunky gel paste situation. So I just squeeze them out onto a palette, and I'm going to pick it up with a synthetic brush. This is also a Sephora brush. It's their Pro Flat Concealer number 76. They discontinued this brush, which is a real shame because it's freaking awesome. And I'm just going to start pressing this on from the inner corner and kind of fading it out. I'm going to alternate between the eyes so that way this one has time to dry. And I can add another layer a lot easier. Love that effect. And then I'm going to keep my eyes kind of down while that's drying, and I'm going to apply some of the new liquid liner from Anastasia just along the lash line. I'm going to be putting fake lashes on, so I just want it to be dark. And this style of liquid liner is really nice. I'm just bad at applying it. So whatever application you see on here is no reflection of the actual quality of the product itself. It applied pretty well. I'm just slow at it, so that's that. For mascara, I'm going to use the Fetish Eyes from Pat McGrath. It's kind of new to me. I've been using it for a few weeks. I freaking love it. No complaints about this mascara at all. I think it also seems fitting because I remember when Jackie Aina reviewed this mascara and how great her lashes looked. Alright, so we've got pretty much everything done except for false lashes. So I'm going to be trying the Hipster number 20 full volume lash from Sephora collection. And they look like kind of a slightly fuller version of a wispy from Ardell. So I'm going to get these ready and I'll be right back to apply them on camera for you. Alright, so these lashes are prepped. And we're going to pop them on right now. And I'm using the black House of Lashes adhesive. For brows, I'm going to just do a little bit of Gimme Brow. And I'm pretty much satisfied with them. I'm still going to grab a Brow Wiz here. We've got medium brown. And I'm just going to do some little strokes on the inner portion here. Maybe. Can't even get Brow Wiz to go on top of this product. It's so waxy. Oh, annoying. Okay, and this is the finished look. This is my party hair, purpley toned. But yeah, so a bunch of new stuff. I like the Jackie Aina palette. I am happy that it wasn't a disaster blending over a still tacky concealer. I like the lip. It deepened up just enough, but it's still kind of soft and nude, so it plays well with the look. I think my favorite thing for complexion had to be the blush, because the bronzer is just kind of a hard pass for me. I already have it set aside to give to a friend or family member or someone who has the right complexion to wear it. But everything else was pretty awesome. And I'm still getting to know the Anastasia setting powder. This is my second time using it, so can't really give you any thoughts around that. I will definitely be using the Jackie Aina palette along with this Urban Decay glitter again. I think this is absolutely striking, super fun. And now I'm just going to go take all this off because I have nowhere to go. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Hope you learned something new. Hope this inspired you. If you have any requests for looks you would like me to do, please leave those down below in the comment section, or any questions you may have. And I will do my best to get back to you. And that's all I have. So I will see you in my next video. Bye!